Playing out from the defensive third requires good team structure, team awareness, and coordinated movement between each of the defensive, midfield, and attacking lines, responding to each other as the ball progresses. Arsenal do this exceptionally well against Liverpool, and this Barclays WSL game I used to highlight the approaches to both playing out and how they press Liverpool on the opposite end of the pitch when roles are reversed. Taking a look at the Arsenal structure and their setup is a 4-2-3-1, which is really key in understanding how they then play out the back with the key roles in the fullbacks, the 2 6s, and the movement up front. And then winning the ball back with the press is that front line, the 2 fullbacks and the 6s again. Arsenal use 3 available options to build out of their defensive third, coordinating and making positive forward progression and passes in most cases. Firstly, they utilize the wide option through the fullback. Second, they play through the middle with either the defensive midfielders or direct to the 9. And third, they utilize the space in behind the first line of pressing defenders and play over the top. Option 1. Using the fullback to build out wide. Liverpool are applying a central block press. The fullback is positioned nicely high and wide and facing forward. Both 6s slide across, with the ball side 6 positioning to provide an inside option to the fullback. The winger up the line is the second option for the fullback, giving the Liverpool midfielder 2 player passing lanes to try and close down. Playing inside to the ball side 6, who immediately drives into the space in front of her. Option 2. Liverpool apply an aggressive frontline press to win the ball high up the pitch. The second Liverpool line doesn't close the space behind the front press. The top line for Arsenal drop into the space to create the over-the-top option for the fullback. The 9 drops and collects and immediately plays positively forward into the space behind. The Arsenal front line now have provided 3 options and find themselves in a 3-on-3 situation if the ball is played quickly. Option 3. Liverpool are playing a tighter press through the centre again. Arsenal have good positioning wide on both sides, but Liverpool are doing a better job of closing down the distance. They end up with a solid block, adopting tighter player-for-player marking. Leah Williamson sees the space to go direct in behind the 5 pressing frontline players. This brings the 9 and the 10 into play, immediately progressing forward, giving Arsenal an attacking overload with one of the Liverpool backline players stepping up to cover the dropping 10. Looking at the other side of the pitch and Arsenal pressing Liverpool playing out, in the first attempt, Liverpool go wide left but have too much of a distance between players to enable effective combinations. The Liverpool defender opens her body to go left. Arsenal do a great job of closing down the space, and the fullback Emily Fox stepping up behind the wide Liverpool midfielder, making progression forward difficult. The second attempt, Liverpool try to play through the middle, but the defensive midfielder receives the ball facing backwards and chooses to play back into the fullback versus trying to turn and play a positive forward pass. Arsenal maintain good structure with the 1 up front and the 3 players denying space in behind. They close down the passing lanes and get tight quickly when the ball is played, but there is an open window for the Liverpool 6 to get in behind on the left. Scanning and knowing where the space is so important for decision making. Liverpool on their third attempt try again to play out through the fullback, not as wide this time, but the other Liverpool players are not close enough to present viable options to the fullback. Arsenal keep their good structure with only 1 player on the right stepping in to press, but the Arsenal fullback steps in behind to press the attacking player, closing down any thought of a combination on the right. The fourth attempt, the Liverpool goalkeeper tries to fake a long ball, but then plays the same left side fullback. This is easily spotted by Caitlin Ford, who angles her run beautifully to cut out the wide pass from the fullback to the 12 on the touchline. Fifth attempt, Liverpool find some success, but rarely take advantage of Arsenal losing some structure on their press on the left. The wide attacker leaves too much space between themselves and the fullback on the right. The late reaction and the choice to advance on the fullback leaves the outside open to connect. I finished off with a short selection of moments from Arsenal being super effective playing out their defensive third, creating combinations, holding good position and playing positively forward as much as possible.
It's well taken. He's never really been a raving ranter on the touchline though. 7th minute she scored in that one, but West Ham equalised with 5 minutes to go. Van Domselaar just momentarily. Just a sign or two of a Liverpool response here.